Okay, I'd like to call this meeting to order. It is Tuesday, April 16th, special meeting of council. Be it resolved that the meeting be called to order and that the agenda for the meeting be adopted as circulated. Could I have a mover, please?
So moved.
Councilor Clyburn moves. Seconder, please. Councilor Bichetti seconds it. Any comments, questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, carried. Now we go down to confirmation of minutes, regular meeting from March 21st. Be it resolved that the minutes of the regular meeting of council held on March 21st, 2024 be approved. Could I have a mover, please?
So moved, Mr. Mayor.
Councilor Pactican moves. Can I have a seconder, please?
I'll second.
Councilor Kleiber seconds it. Any comments, questions? Call for the vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, carried. Special meeting on April 4th. Be it resolved that the special meeting of council held on April 4th, 2024 be approved. Could I have a mover, please? Councilor Bichetti moves. Could I have a seconder, please?
I'll second.
Councilor Kleiber seconds. Any comments, questions? Hearing none, can I call for the vote? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, carried. Now we go down to accounts payable for April 5th. Anyone have any questions, comments? No, I have one, basically. It has to do with, I guess, I'm just wondering what the rationale, I don't need an answer now, you probably have to look at it. There was a window that was replaced, and we went to Stonewall glass, and that's in Stonewall, so I'm just curious what's special in Stonewall glass that it had to go there.
Okay, I'll get the details for you.
And another thing I've noticed is that there was a couple times I see that there are mirrors and something else being, looks like their equipment is being damaged.
Mirror and window.
Yeah, mirror and window.
Mirror on equipment.
Yeah, it's the second time I've seen that. I don't know if that's a repeat from the last time or not, but it's the second time I've seen that. I guess, is there a reporting process for when equipments get damaged, or?
A report, well, it gets reported into the supervisor and it gets repaired, and then if appropriate, an MPI claim is made.
Is there an investigation done on what it was, the reason for it, or?
Well, the supervisor asks, what happened. I don't get a report. If that's what you're asking, I don't get a report, no.
Well, to me, I guess, more concerned that if it's documented so that we have some sort of history of it. I know that if there's an investigation, then there should be some documentation that this was done and what the reason for it is. Maybe there's someone not handling the equipment as they should.
What you're saying, Mayor, basically is that you wanna make sure that the employees aren't abusing the equipment.
Yeah, so incident report forms are filed with the supervisor
Okay.
and they are there. I don't get them.
No, okay.
But if that's what the question is.
You know, as long as there was an investigation done and there's an incident report form and that is on file. then
Okay,
Yeah.
That's all right.
okay.
And that's it for my questions. Okay, so we go down to the next one now, which is 5, CO's report. Be it resolved that the Council of Rural Municipality of West St. Paul accept the CO's report of information. Can I have a mover, please?
So moved, Mr. Mayor.
Councilor Pascal moves. Can I have a seconder, please?
Second.
Councilor Bichetti seconds it. Any comments, questions? Councilor Pascal?
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Mayor. Just observations and then a couple comments and a question. So I found it helpful with the CAO's report that the CAO, the report of the CAO, of the MLO, and of the Director of Finance. I like the way that they are broken down by the title, the status, and the progress. I understand what's going on. It's like a play-by-play. I do appreciate the effort from staff when they do that, but some of the other reports, there's some good information, but it leaves me wondering, what exactly is being talked about here. So I mean, I would like to see maybe in future, I'll just give an example, not really picking on anybody, but just pointing out something. So like ongoing work with developers, developments, like what was the update for March or for whatever the previous month was? I'd like to know what that was, because I mean, I understand there's ongoing work with drainage and water. What exactly was the work that happened, what occurred? Like, it would just be nice for me to know.
What area?
Yeah, like, just some detail to know exactly so that we can see a play-by-play, month over month, what's happening. And same thing with, and this is not being critical with anybody, but I just wanted, like, with things that are important, like the development of West St. Paul, I just would like to see additional details. So if there's, you know, subdivision applications, what exactly is it? Is it a preparation of development agreement for council consideration? Is it consultation with the developer? Just something that would give, like, 6 months from now, I can't remember exactly what's going on, but I would like to see, if I went back to the CAO's report and looked up these items, I could say, oh yeah, I remember that was what's happening, and then I can follow up with something, but it's really hard for me to remember exactly everything that's going on. So, just, you know, kudos to the first 3 reports, and then the following ones, I think if they followed this rubric with an item, progress, and some documentation of what's happening, I think that would be super helpful, because ideally, this is for council, this is for the residents of West St. Paul, you know, and it's just nice to know exactly what's going on, because I do read it, I do find it informative, and it helps me kind of organize my mind for questions month over month, so I just, I'd like to see that detail.
I'll just add to that, Mayor, like, if somebody's reporting something and they say they've gone to a seminar, they should not be putting in the report, I did this much mileage and I wanna be compensated for this seminar. That's another issue, don't put it in your report. You can tell me what you learned at the seminar, but I don't wanna see it go out to the public. I went this many kilometers and and this is how much I still owe you, and I don't wanna hear that, I don't wanna see it, like, forget it. Tell me what you did at this seminar, what did you learn? Not your mileage and how much you wanna be compensated for. You know who I'm talking about? You'll see it soon.
Yep.
Just a follow-up question, I know that I've asked this question a couple times now, but I just wanna keep following up until the matter is brought to council, but Mr. CEO, if you can, on your report, I see that the development of the bylaw protocol for the cell tower bylaw is underway. This is the draft document is complete, and when is that coming to council for consideration? Is it coming to the?
I'm hoping for the April 26th meeting. No, do I have my dates right? 25th. The April 25th meeting. I'm hoping for that and targeting that. If not, the first meeting of May.
Okay. And just on that is, I know you mentioned April a couple of times. Is it because that the meeting might be longer, or?
It's a matter of prioritizing duties and activities. So the report, or it's essentially complete, and so I want to get a final review of it and then post it to the agenda when it's ready to go.
I see. Okay.
Anyone
Okay.
else?
Thank you.
Anyone else have any? I guess just to more or less expand on it, because I had a similar concern with the emergency coordinator's report, is that, you know, they say that that they're monitoring related issues, so I guess I'm wondering what are the related issues that are being monitored? If that can be more specific also, so that we know if there's anything that we need to be aware of. You maybe see something coming, and be nice to.
Okay, very good.
Anything else? Okay, let's see, so now we are, okay, could I, any other questions? None? Okay, can I call for the vote? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? None? Carried. 6 point communications, 6.1 miscellaneous correspondence for the month of March. Be it resolved that the Council of the Rural Municipality of West St. Paul accept the miscellaneous correspondence for the month of March as information. Could I have a mover, please?
So moved, Mr. Mayor.
Councilor Patrick moves. Can I have a seconder, please? Councilor Bichetti seconds it. Can I call for, any comments, questions? Hearing none, can I call for the vote? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? None, carried. Now we go down to general business, 7.1, miscellaneous meeting date. Be it resolved that the Council of the Rural Municipality of West St. Paul authorize attendance at the following meetings: March sixth, 2024, Spring Condition Seminar, Mayor Turgeon; March 20th, public hearing, financial plan presentation, Mayor Turgeon. Could I have a mover, please?
So moved, Mr. Mayor.
Councilor Patrick moves. Can I have a seconder, please?
Second.
Councilor Bichetti seconds. Any comments, questions?
Yeah, on your spring conditions seminar, what was the outcome of that? What did you learn from that?
Well, what I
We're not in
learned,
danger of flooding, right?
yeah, and they're also monitoring, I had it in my report, and they're monitoring drought reports, the drought, and that can be accessed, they're gonna be updating it monthly,
Okay.
and that can be accessed by their website, which was in my report on the website address.
Okay.
But yeah, cool. Any other comments, questions?
No.
Hearing none, can I call for the vote? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, carried. Red River Basin Commission membership received as information. Does anyone have any questions, comments?
Well, this is automatic, is it not, Mayor, that we're members of the Red River Basin Commission?
Yeah,
Yes.
we have renewed the membership, yes.
Yeah.
It's for information.
Yeah, okay.
AGM is Thursday? Oh, no, sorry, that's for, Mar, sorry.
Okay, and that brings us now to number 8, in camera. That we move in camera. Be it resolved that in accordance with section 152(3) of the Municipal Act, Council does not move in camera to discuss matters that are in preliminary stages and respecting which discussion in public could prejudice the municipality ability to carry out its activities or negotiations. Be it further resolved that in accordance with section 83(1)(d) of the Municipal Act, any issues that are discussed are kept confidential until discussed at a regular meeting of council. Could I have a mover, please?
So moved, Mr. Mayor.
Councilor Patrick moves. Can I have a seconder, please?
Second.
Councilor Bichetti seconds it. Any comments, questions? Hearing none, can I call for the vote? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Seeing none, carried. There, for the Rising Report, there were some resolutions that we'll be saying, and then there was some information that I'll be highlighting that was for council to discussion. So first on the agenda is 8.3.1, Development Agreement Template, which is what we had as a discussion. Next is 8.3.2, which is a development agreement that we discussed, and we have a resolution for it. Be it resolved that Council of the Rural Municipality of West St. Paul approved the amended development agreement for subdivision S13-2516. And further be it resolved that the mayor and CEO be authorized to sign the amendment development agreement. Could I have a mover, please?
So moved, Mr. Mayor.
Councilor Platcon moves. Can I have a seconder, please?
I'll say.
Councilor Claver seconds it. Any comments, questions? I guess the one comment I have is, are we gonna get clarification on these, single-story lots?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, perfect. Can I call for the vote, please? All in
I just
favor?
wanna say that,
Go ahead.
I'll speak to it
Sure.
when it goes to council.
Go ahead.
No, I'll speak to it when it goes to the regular meeting of council. But,
It won't go to regular.
it won't, this is it?
No, this is it.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, well then I'll just say a few words then. I think this is, I don't wanna go into too much detail, but, this is, a good development agreement. I think that council had an opportunity to collaborate with the, local developer. This is for, to finish, the Jackman Road extension to McPhillips and to build I'd say a really good development north of Jackman, south of Miller, that I think upholds high standards of this council for larger lots and for some signage, some fencing, public reserve along with paths and lighting, and overall, I'm fairly happy with this agreement, or this particular development.
Okay, thank you. Okay, any other comments?
Yeah,
Oh.
so, just a question is that we're passing this development agreement, but we are still making those changes on those lots, is that correct?
Yes,
Yes.
that's what I,
Okay.
Yep.
All right,
along the back end of the north end of
Yes.
the, development agreement. Okay,
okay,
can I call for the vote? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Seeing none, carried. Next was 8.3.3, development agreement, S 132316, which was commercial. Council was updated on this development agreement. Next is 8.3.4, development agreement S 23-2013. Be it resolved that Council of the Rural Municipality of West St. Paul approve the development agreement for subdivision S 23-13, and be it further resolved that the mayor and CEO be authorized to sign the development agreement. Could I have a mover, please? Councilor Bichetti moves. Can I have a seconder, please?
Second.
Councilor Campbell seconds. Any comments, questions?
Comment.
Court?
And that's with the change to the sidewalk? Is that, am I?
yeah, that, right, we're gonna do the change to the sidewalk, 6
Two five, wait, no, sorry, no, that's not the one. It's the
Yes, it
next
is.
one.
It is the one.
It is the one,
It's just labeled wrong on the,
Oh,
it's supposed
it
to be.
is the one, I just looked it
It
up.
should be 3013, I think.
Oh, okay.
It is the one.
On the Catalan, or Catalyst, it says 2120.
yeah, it should be 3013 then, just so that, on the resolution.
Oh, well,
Or
it
it's wrong
does
on
say-
our papers,
No.
so,
It's S 3/23/2013, and that is the same one that we're talking about up at the top there.
but it says
It is
S
capitals.
233013 on this,
Oh, well, this is the one.
so I don't know
I know,
We'll,
it's
we'll
mis-
ensure that the,
mislabeled.
whichever
Correct
one,
subdivision
whichever
is-
number it is, yeah,
is-
Oh, I see,
Yeah.
oh, it's wrong on the paper.
So this is,
We're not sure which is wrong.
yeah, whichever one.
okay,
Okay,
good,
sorry, that's why I thought it was wrong.
that's right, okay.
So that's with changes with the sidewalk, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, good. Can I call for the vote? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Seeing none?
No. Did you have a mover and a seconder on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, myself.
Okay,
Yeah.
Your treasure.
Okay,
mine's an I.
aye, okay, any opposed? None? Okay, carried. 8.3.5, Parkview Phase 1 fencing work remaining. That was brought to council for discussion. Then there is 8.3.6, Manitoba Water Services Board Capital Project Request Form, that was brought to council for discussion. And then there was the wastewater collection system on Hiawatha Avenue, Minnehaha Avenue, Kennebec Street, Nye Avenue, Baldock Street, and Evelyn Avenue. That was also brought to council for discussion. We are now at 9 for adjournment. Be it resolved that this meeting of council stand adjourned at 9:11 p.m. Can I call- can I call for a mover? Council Bichetti moves, Council
Second.
Ryder seconds it. Any comments, questions? Hearing none, carried.
Call for the
Call for the
question.
vote.
Aye.
Aye, in
Aye.
favor, aye.
Any opposed? Seeing none, carried.